How y'all doing out there, America, the world? We here for another episode of the Put to Bed podcast,
Hey,
baby.
we back with another one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. We on
I done lost
episode.
count, blood. I ain't gonna lie.
I really haven't, but I might be a number off. But it's 13 or 14. We're gonna
Something
keep it
like
that.
that. I think
Yeah,
it's 14.
between these numbers, happen as. Yeah, but yeah, bro, we back again with another one. We got, folk topics we gonna drop tonight. Two from me, two from you. The
Yeah.
first one, let me get start off. Well, how was your week? Let me ask about you for a second.
Oh
How,
yeah,
how
my
was your
week
week?
my week was good. My week was good. My album dropped. It been doing
Period.
great. People been very receptive to it, and a lot of feedback is
Yep.
going crazy. So I've been
How
doing
as
that.
fuck.
I'm gearing up to get a lot of shows and stuff going for the album release party. And I got my promotion at my job that I've been waiting for.
Nice.
So yeah, supervisor
Yeah,
position at
congratulations, bro.
my job.
And that's why I asked you how your week was because I wanted you to share your good news with the folks.
Yeah.
Let
So
them know
I mean,
what.
everything that I literally manifested all of this last month and was like, next month. Well, at the beginning of this month, I made a manifestation list on
Hmm.
paper and in my mind and on my message board and everything. And I told myself like, these are all the things that I'm gonna get accomplished this month. It's gonna happen this month. I've been waiting to drop the album for a little minute. I've been waiting for this promotion for a little minute. Like it's been like
Yeah.
3 months that I've been planning on these last them two in particular. So I was
Right.
like, I put it in my mind. I told myself these are gonna happen this month. These are gonna happen this month. I'm gonna put the efforts in. I'm gonna make it happen, and it happened.
Yeah. And it happened, and you dropped it, and big sister is proud, very proud. You see this, y'all? This is a smile of a proud sister, bro, for real. Like when man, I didn't get a chance to hear it when it dropped. I think it dropped on Friday,
Yeah, it dropped on the Friday.
and my lazy ass. I mean, I was asleep. I was asleep. I fell asleep after work. Man, sister came into town. I was asleep the whole time. They was partying and shit. I left. I wasn't there for none of that. Um. So, but the next day though, the whole ride to the damn place they call work.
Yeah.
Um. I bumped that shit on break. I bumped it on lunch. I bumped it on the way home. I bumped it some more, and then took it back to the old school and bobbing and weaving days. So yeah, I
Oh
had a
yeah,
little
yeah, yeah.
little reminiscing. Yeah, little reminiscing. Then I was in the car with moms over the weekend, and that's all she listened to. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with it. That's all she listened to. And she changed the song. She cussing you out. I was like cussing. She telling you off. She may cuss them. But
Yeah, I know moms
yeah,
love it.
yeah, that's all we heard all weekend. Straight up. So yeah, congrats, bro. You did it. You winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you manifested this. So speaking of manifestations, your first topic was, is manifestation real? You kind of brought it up, just introducing and saying what was going on with you this weekend, how your album dropped again. His album dropped. Yeah. So then, like, you
Yeah.
manifested all of that. So what? Yeah, tell me about that. And then, do you think it's real?
So yeah, I mean, the first topic, if y'all haven't noticed, is manifesting and is manifestation real? And
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's absolutely real. I feel like a lot of people don't really know how to manifest.
Mm.
So for some, maybe they may feel like it's not as real as it is, but when you know the tools of manifestation and you know how to manifest and you know how to bring those things to fruition, yeah, it's absolutely real. It's absolutely I mean,
Okay.
everything is manifested. Think about people who invent stuff. Before the iPhone existed, somebody had to manifest that idea and be like,
Right.
I want to create a phone where you can be able to do this and FaceTime and do this, that, and the third, and have an upgraded
Mm-hmm.
camera where the camera is equivalent to a video camera type stuff. Like
Yeah.
somebody manifested that in their mind and was like, I want to create these, I want to create this. It started as an idea. See, that's what manifestation is.
Mm-hmm.
It starts out as an idea or a goal or whatever. It's something that you start off in your mind as a thought, and then you go from that into speaking it into existence.
This.
So it's by saying like, okay, I have this thought. I want to create the iPhone. I'm going to create the iPhone. I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
create the iPhone at this time, date, and happiness. And
Right.
then you take that thought, you take that idea, you take that speaking it into existence, you take that writing it down and putting it in words so you can have it embedded in your soul. And then after that, you take the action. The action is the most affirmative nature of it is taking that and making it into an action. So anybody can
Right.
say like, okay, I wanna lose 30 pounds. That's a manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna lose 30 pounds. But to just say I want to lose 30 pounds, I want to lose 30 pounds, I want to lose 30 pounds, just by saying it and speaking it into existence, it's not going to just come out of poof and
Come
just
up.
come out of
Yeah.
nowhere like magic. After you speak these things and you speak it over yourself and you make these affirmations and you tell yourself, I can do this, I will do this, I choose to do this, I already have done this. After that step of it, first is the mental, then it's the speaking on it or writing it down, both actually. And then after that, you have to take and put in the work to do it. So after you tell yourself you
Mm.
had an idea, damn, I want to lose 30 pounds. And then you start telling
Right.
yourself, I'm going to lose 30 pounds. I will lose 30 pounds. By the end of this month, I'm going to lose 30 pounds. Or in 90 days, I'm going to lose 30 pounds. And then after that, you take the actions and you take the steps towards doing it. Now you start eating different. Now you start working out. Now you start
Mm-hmm.
being mindful of what you put in your body and mindful of your sleep and mindful of the calorie intake. And all of that is the creation of manifestation. All of that together is manifestation because you started with an idea and now you had the thought processes of doing it. You speak it in life into it, and then you take the steps necessary to get it done. And that's exactly
Mm.
what I did with what I was talking about. Like I started out like, okay, saying I'm gonna get this promotion. You know, I'm cool at my job. I love my job, but I
Right.
wanna elevate and I wanna elevate and I wanna elevate. And I told myself, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta be in this position that I'm in for 6 months before I can put in to get this promotion. So after that 6 month period,
Yeah.
everything else was like, okay, I'm finna manifest this, I'm finna do this, I'm finna do that, I'm finna do this. And I started taking the necessary steps to do so. I spoke to my manager about it, I spoke to,
Yeah.
my other supervisors about it. I spoke to my peers about it and people around me in my social life. I started studying, I started doing everything that I need to do, and I started taking those necessary steps to make it happen. And then it happened. And that's the power of manifestation. I feel like everything
Mm.
is a manifestation. When it said like God created the world, in 7 days. Everything was a thought, and
Yeah.
then it was an action behind it. And that's the whole premise of manifestation. That's really, and it's really not as hard as people make it seem, or it's super complicated. And a lot of tools that I use for manifestation are meditation,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, writing stuff down, speaking
Yeah.
it into existence through affirmations, and
Yep.
then just putting in positive reinforcement and positive actions to get these things done. And that's the whole idea of it. I mean, literally, I manifested so many things over my life, just over telling myself, I'm going to have this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to have this, I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to do this, I'm going to have this, I'm going to do this. And then sometimes I don't even take the steps to that. I tell myself, I already have it. I've already done this. Even if I haven't done it.
Right.
Like before I got the promotion, I told myself, I got the promotion already. I got that promotion and I'm going to go even further with it and I'm going to have my own store one day, whatever. And on those are the steps that I tell myself mentally. And then I write those things down and then I go after it and go get it. I mean, that's
Mm-hmm.
the whole premise of manifestation.
Yeah.
So for me, yes, manifestation is very real when you know how to utilize it. Like I said, meditate, make affirmations, and take positive actions and keep those
Yeah.
thoughts prevalent and don't doubt it. And
Don't doubt it.
that works wonders for you in life. But yeah, that's really
So
my
yeah.
whole take on it. Like, I feel like
Okay.
just giving y'all the steps of manifestation and how it works. It's basically just creating things in your mind and taking your ideas and taking them, bringing them to life. Taking things that you want for yourself and bringing it to life, and just having the power to, because our words have powers. Our words
It
are.
do.
That's why they say we spell words because they're
Mm-hmm.
spells. You can use
Right.
even to cast a spell. You have to use words like. To do anything, you have to use words, and words carry power,
It
and to
do.
be able to take that power and make it a positive, because a lot of us create negative manifestations of our life. Like for
Mm-hmm.
the people that be like, oh, women ain't shit, men ain't shit, I ain't never gonna find nobody because ain't nobody shit. Then you gonna keep running into people who ain't shit, and
Right.
you gonna never find the person that you're looking for because you've already affirmed that in your head and you speaking that manifestation over your life and over your reality. Our realities are what we make it. Like everything, this when they say we live in a simulation type situation, it's like everything in your existence, everything when you wake your I mean open your eyes in the morning and when you wake up, everything that you desire is right in front of you. Your world is your
Mm-hmm.
creation. Like this is everything that we see, everything that we go through, everything that we experience. Well, not everything. Most of the things, 90% of the things that we go through, experience, and see in life are things that we created in our mind. This is our own existence. We are our own version of God and our own being. That's why he said made in the image and likeness of God. So that we can affirm, everything that we really want, and everything that we see, negative or positive, it's all
Mm-hmm.
coming from our subconscious mind and us making these things up in our head. And a lot of people, like, that's why you got to be careful of what you say. Be careful of what you
Yeah.
speak over yourself. Even though, like, oh, I ain't gonna never have this or I ain't gonna never have that. or I ain't gonna never be, whole. I ain't never gonna be healthy. I ain't never gonna be this. I ain't
Mhm.
never gonna find the right person. Don't speak those things over to your life because you manifesting that energy. And when
Right.
that stuff actually starts to happen and you affirming it, you can't be mad of what the energy that you putting out there into the universe and it's giving you what you asked for. And
Right. Yeah.
that's why they say be careful what you ask for because at the end of the day, you asking for those results. When you say hey, men ain't shit or women ain't shit and I ain't gonna never find nobody, that's what you speaking over your life. So that's
Hmm.
that's part of manifestation. So just keep positive energy, positive vibes, positive nature, and positive actions behind the things that you want, and they're gonna eventually come to you for real.
Absolutely. I agree. I agree 1,000%, bro, with that, which what you said about manifestation and believing in it. If you, it, I believing in it and it'll come to you basically if you work hard for it and you put yourself out there and you put that goal out there and you achieve what you want to do, but you gotta set that mindset. It's basically about setting a mindset and changing the way you think about certain things. Cause we can all like you can talk yourself out of a lot of things for real.
Exactly.
And you can start, like you saying, developing a negative belief system in everything. Like you said, you use a prime example of a person or a man or a woman saying, "Man, all men ain't shit. All women ain't shit." When you saying that, if you start saying it so much in your mind and out loud and to everybody who will listen, you'll start believing that, and you won't even work towards even trying to find somebody who is shit, is the shit. In the
Yeah.
reverse, is the shit. Who's gonna take care of you mentally, physically, emotionally, all that because your mindset is ain't nothing out there for me, for real.
Exactly.
Because now, in my mind, this ain't real. I don't see it. So you ain't gonna let yourself see nothing else but that. So I agree. Manifestation is a way of thinking for sure and changing your mindset and really holding down on whatever that looks like. If it's meditating on it, if it's saying affirmations till you believe it and it's gonna come true, and especially if it's positive, you're supposed to believe it if it's positive. Um,
Exactly.
like whatever tool you use to make sure that your mindset is able to change it to that. Absolutely, I agree with that. The only thing I'm like, it's like I'm more of a comedian in my own right.
Yeah.
So the damn word just came out of nowhere for real. And when I think of manifestation, I think of some of the things that we've already been taught, already been doing, already been like in some of our, not all of us, like the new ones need to hear about the manifestation. They need to hear about all of it, everything. But
Yeah.
like people like me and you who grew up to advocating for yourself, speaking up, speaking things into existence because it was called this that speaking things into existence, talking
Yeah.
about upon yourself, putting yourself in a positive outlook versus negative. Like
Hmm.
we've been taught those type of things. So I think it's more of a I don't want to say a new generation word, but in a sense it is because something to me when certain generations are not taught certain things from their elders or their parents who wasn't taught by the elders or whatever, because some of that things is getting lost in translation. So when you're not taught those long term things like how to cure a damn baby diaper with flour, you know what I'm saying? And a grandparent will tell you that. Ask them.
Hmm.
And I ain't saying nothing because it's a secret. But like certain things like that, like those actual roots of learning things and from somebody else who's already done it, those things are getting lost. So like I think a lot of generational things are happening more. Like, okay, manifestation. Yes, I love the word. I love the meaning, but I do believe that some of these things has already been done
Oh
in a
yeah.
different light. But
Yeah. It's been
but the
around
word,
forever.
yeah, it brings life to what you're trying to do for sure. And then for people who believe in what it really does, that word speaks life for them. So I don't take away from it. It's just I'm gonna be the devil's advocate and
Yeah.
speak on where the hell it come from. Where the word come from? Why? Why you just gonna make up some shit? Like but I get it. I love it. But I'm always in that point like why? What manifestation? Where does it come from, man? Like
Yeah.
even saying like certain words I hear kids say like that I work with. I'm what's it? I don't know. I might say a word wrong. Emo or something like that. Where
Yeah.
they like don't identify as something or they feelings or something. It's new stuff. You gotta learn about new stuff every single day. So if you don't know about manifestation, learn about it because it does wonders for your mindset. and changing the way you think, and going for yours. Period. It is going for yours in general. It gives you a mindset of, even if you don't think you can do it, you telling yourself something over and over again, repetitive things. You believe it, and then you
Yeah,
will go for it. You will train
yeah,
yourself to go for it for sure. So
yeah,
people out there who don't like have that fight in them or that motivation or whatever, this will work for you because it's like changing your mindset and training yourself to do better. So yeah, I
exactly.
agree. I agree, bro, for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
So yeah, it's put
All
bad
right,
for
so the
me because
next
I do
topic.
I do believe in it, y'all. Don't come for me because don't come for me.
No,
I
I get what you're saying
believe.
though. It's like a lot of the stuff be like you said, like in the newer generation, they more in tune, they more spiritual, they more
Yeah,
quote unquote woke. So a lot of the stuff that we've been doing forever, like you said, it's just taking it's just putting a different word on the same
you know
definition
it.
and putting it and using different words to describe stuff we've been doing forever, type stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like, but it's nothing like we know it's nothing new under the sun. So a lot of this stuff, meditating
yeah,
and manifesting, you know, our ancestors was doing that forever. Like it's
forever.
nothing
Yeah,
new. It's just different words and different things that we put onto it to make it like more relevant to today or
so
just
today, yeah.
spice it up. But it's been around. All of these things been around forever. Ain't really nothing new going on under the sun besides a couple of made up words.
But I will say, I'm not laughing at you, bro. My uh my daughter just tried to sneak past, and I was trying to ignore her, but it didn't work. I ain't Beyonce and Blue. They could do all that dance moves and stuff and ignore each other. I ain't there yet. My baby was. I was like, oh hey girl, but yeah, I do think that to bring it all together, it does tie it all together. The different ways we handle things and make our mind shift, it does tie it
hmm
together. I do agree with that, like, because you can say manifestation and everybody knows what that means. Like
hmm
before you say, oh no, I go to therapy, I do yoga, and and I do this. You had to name everything, but like when you say manifestation, most people know, like, okay, they doing this and that. So it's like
Yeah,
it brings it
yeah,
together. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, I agree. It's put the bed for me, but yeah, I just had to be the devil's advocate
Nah,
just for
you
a second.
good.
Just for a second. But yeah, like, so we're gonna move it on. Moving on. It's sleep. It's night night for me, bro. What about you?
Nah, yeah, it's put to bed for me.
So our next topic is bro code, girl code. If you don't know, now you know. It is basically messing with your friend's ex, sneaking around with your friend's ex, or person they used to talk to, or whatever. Basically, do we go if our friends moved on, found her somebody new, happy, and you run into her ex, do you pursue that? Or he, you run into your dude, your guy's ex, like, damn, she got a little thicker and shit. No, don't think about it. But your mind going right there, like, damn, look at her ass. Okay, never mind. Don't think about it. And then you go over there and say, hey, how you doing? And it starts to, are you gonna pursue it? Like, so that was my mind thing, because like in my generation, it's like it's a code.
Yeah,
Certain things, well, some of them hoes that they did it, but like it's a code. Basically, you don't go behind your girl's back. You don't go if it's off limits if they dated them or mess with
yeah,
them or
facts.
talk to them or whatever. So like I just wanted to get your thought on it, like in a man perspective, is it a no? Was it a nah? Or maybe I'm dipping
I
in the
mean,
drink.
it depends. For me personally, it's a no. Like I feel like I
Yeah.
say this all the time. Like it's a lot of stuff that I just don't do. This that I just
Mm-hmm.
certain boundaries I just don't cross. It just seems kind of weird and kind of lame to me.
They
Like
do.
I always say, it's how many? It's like what 6 billion people in the world. Like it's billions of people out here. Why would I have to pursue somebody that my homie was with, or
Right.
somebody that my cousin was with, somebody that my dog was with, somebody that my friend was with? Like any ramifications of that, it's lame to me. Like it's lame to me, and
Yeah.
it's a little weird. It's like
Mhm.
like it's envious. It's envious. Like, damn, did you want her shorty the whole time when I was with her, or did
That
you
part.
just wanted because I had her? Like, is you really you trying to beat me or something? Like, you jealous? You
Hmm.
envious? Like, it's that's what it's giving for me. Like,
Yeah.
it's weird. No matter how bad she was, no matter if she shot at me, I'm gonna tell my dog, like, man, I ran into Shawty that she used to talk to, and she was shooting at me, bro. Like, now,
Right.
bro, give me the green light and be like, oh damn, what she was shooting at you? Oh yeah, I ain't talked to her in years, bro. Go ahead, knock her back, knock her down. Then I'm like, you feel me? I
You
might go
okay?
ahead and,
So,
but I can't date her because that's weird to me. Like, if bro dated her,
but you
I
might knock
can't
her
date her.
down though.
Yeah, but I might knock her down. Now that's only if and when I have gotten confirmation from bro and he be like, go ahead, I don't care. And even then sometimes it depends on how bro say that. Because sometimes a nigga might say that or a female might say that and be like, oh, it don't matter, I don't care. But they really do care. They
They
just
do
trying to say
care.
that to sound like they don't care, sound cool, or sound like it's the politically correct answer. They want to sound
Right.
nonchalant. They want to sound like they over it, or they really not. So
They
sometimes
not.
somebody may be like, "Oh, go ahead, bro, knock her back. I don't care. You ain't cracker." And then you do cracker, and now they low key salty.
They salty as hell and mad.
Yeah, they low key salty. They low key side eyeing it, but they don't want to. They pride won't let them express it, or that their
Yeah.
ego, or you mean like I said, the politically correctness of it. Like some people just got an ego, some people just got pride, some people don't want to look like show any kind of weaknesses or show like they care when they really do care. So even when they tell me, okay, it's cool, I'm gonna be reading their body language, I'm gonna be reading their
Me
facial
too.
expression, I'm gonna be reading everything to see like, okay, if we're really cool with this. And most of the time, I probably still won't do it because I know that like a lot of people won't necessarily tell you
The
how they
truth
really
about
feel.
it.
Like, no, don't crack
Mm-mm.
her, bro. Like, man, I was in love with her type stuff. That was
Yeah.
my girl. And it depends on the situation, like too. Because a lot of times I don't have to read your body language or I had to do anything deeper to know. Like if you was with Shawty for 5, 6 years, I know you love this woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
that
It's
y'all. I
some real
know it was
love there.
something there. Like this was your main girl. Y'all lived together. Y'all was on a serious,
Mm-hmm.
serious side. Now, if you was just cracking her and y'all was just fuck buddies, or y'all was just having a, you feel me, that was a sneaky link or something like that. Then it's
Yeah.
like, okay, that's different. When you tell me, yeah, go ahead, you probably 9 times out of 10 you really mean go ahead. But if this was your girl, y'all done lived together, y'all had, or this is your baby mama, or this is like your ex-wife, or if this was like somebody that, like you said, y'all done built a household, you've been together 5 years, y'all
Mhm.
done lived in the same house. Like, no, that was somebody that you was in love with. I'm not under no circumstances would I double back and hit her. Like that's lame to me.
It is.
It's really lame to me. Like I said, I'm not no ugly dude. I feel like not on no arrogant stuff, but I feel like I can get, if not any woman I want, damn near any woman I want. So why do I gotta go double back on bro?
Exactly.
You feel me? Why do I gotta go double back on bro? Leftovers or his throwaways or his exes, however you want to put it. It's lame to me. It's lame. Like even if she fine, like okay, it's a billion baddies out here. Like that
Yeah.
ain't nothing. That
No
ain't nothing
excuse.
that moved me. Like I still got my morals and the moral compass that guides me at all times. Like it's just like cheating. It's just like stuff like that. Like just because the physical attraction is there don't mean I'm a hit. Like okay,
Right.
you fine. I ran into your ex the other day, bro. She was looking real. Now me personally, how I am, if I see her like I'm at the gym or something and I see one of bro exes and she didn't, you know how some people get that breakup, that revenge breakup body,
That really,
and they
yeah,
didn't,
that
and they,
body,
now they didn't start working out, now they didn't snap
the
back, and
body of the
I tell
body.
bro like, damn bro, I seen your little ex yesterday, bro, she was looking good. You feel me, with a capital T at the end, and you might want to double back on her, like
You're right.
she done lost a little stomach, she done, the buns poking out, like she didn't got it together. Whatever heartbreak you done went through with her got her together. You might want to double back on her. That's
Hell
that'd be
no.
my
Right.
response. But for me, like it's put to bed. Like I don't do that. I feel like it's lame. I
Yeah.
feel like it's envious. I feel like it's something there to this. It's some kind of negative stuff there. It's not cool. It's not right. It don't sit right with me.
Exactly.
It don't sit right with me. Now, like I said, if it's a green light and I know for a fact it's a green light and it was somebody you was just hitting and it was just a something like that, then
Hmm.
yeah, okay, cool. That I get that, but somebody that you was seriously with and you was in love with or you had a build with, a family with, a baby mama, especially baby mama, that's off limits under no
Off
circumstances.
limits.
Yeah,
Off
like
limits.
that's
Off
off limits
limits.
under any circumstance. Ex-wives, baby mamas, people that you done live with, stuff like that. Like that's off limits under no circumstances would I do that. That's lame. It's
Ever.
weird to me. It's really weird and it's really lame to me. But yeah, it's put to bed for me. That's my perspective on it for real.
I mean, mine gonna be short with it because I'm a girl code type of girl, woman, grown ass woman. I'm a girl code type of person. Don't mess with mine. I don't want you. We got an agreement. We don't do that. And don't. And I will never, ever, ever, ever mess with yours. First off, I don't. I don't want to sleep with somebody my friend slept with. That's just not something I desire to do. Like
Yeah,
I feel like I do feel like on the sideline, in my mindset, I'm always be thinking like, oh, she always wanted him. Like I would think that shit for
exactly,
real
exactly.
because I mean, why you just dive into shit that quick? Like you ain't questioning nothing. Like so, I no, it's a no for me completely. For my girls, my friends, they all know how I get down. We don't do that. I don't even have people in my circle who do that because
But
we been whoop your ass for real. I'm being straight up. Like I don't
yeah,
even get like I don't cuss like that on that unless we on the platform. We're not gonna express myself or we about to get down. And about to get down is messing with my man, my ex, any of that. Because if you my girl, that don't mean shit. You my girl. I didn't cry.
but
I didn't told you stuff. I didn't cry on your shoulder about this dude and anything, or even you knowing a little snippet of what we went through is enough for me to be like, oh nah, bro. You know a little bit. You know a little bit, so that's enough for me to be like, you shouldn't even do that. Like I just feel like it's a no no. Now I do got a question for you though.
okay.
Because so you said like if he said like you good, you can do that, bro. It's cool. You might, not saying you would, you might. Now for a woman, I couldn't even do that because regardless of what they saying, like you said, you reading that body language and all that, regardless of what they saying, I know for a fact, knowing my friend, that she had feelings for him. Or even if it was sexual feelings, it was some kind of feelings where she felt like don't touch him at that moment. So why would I go back to that point and be like, oh damn, he look good? Nah. If it's there, then it's gonna always forever stay there. For real.
No
But
fact.
my question to you was, so what if it's your friend's sibling? And I'm only saying that because it
Mm.
happened to me. It happened to me before. That it happened to me. That hoe could still get the hands. It happened to me before. So I'm saying that because if it's your friend or one of your best friends, their sibling,
You talking about you want to fight
I'm
one?
just
You
fixing
said
the
how she
glasses.
can get the hands. You talking about one of the females one of your friends that I hit?
No, nigga,
Oh,
you got guilty as a bitch. Look, over here, nervous as
I
shit.
got a little guilty. I got a little history going
Nigga
on.
said, no, not you.
Oh, okay, okay. I just had to,
I ain't gonna
yeah.
name who it is because that person will be very mad at me. But it happened to me before where a person I was dating, we broke up for a second, and he fucked this my old best friend's sister.
Oh, okay, something like that.
Basically. Yeah. So I'm saying that to if it was that situation, do you feel like you have a claim on what to
You
say,
said so
what not
like
to say?
when I hit one of my bro ex's sisters.
So basically, yeah. Well, let me see. Hold
Oh
on, let
yeah,
me think about it.
absolutely. I mean
No,
if
no,
that
damn.
if
I gotta think now because I don't know if you say one of your ex's sisters. No,
so no, not
your
one of my
best
ex's sisters.
friend. So
Not
your
one of my
best
ex's sisters. That's
friends, your best friend brother hit your ex, basically.
huh? Oh, okay. Was me and him cool though? It depends if me and him was cool. So if it was like my
Yeah,
best
like
friend,
we talking about friends. Like we talking about
so this my best friend
homeboys.
brother, but this my best friend brother, but me and my best friend brother actually is cool too. That's my homie too.
Yeah, so let me give some back story on a little bit of it. Like this is little sister, like your little sisters, only a couple years apart, 2 years possibly.
Yeah.
So if you 15 or 16, they 14 or whatever, and they
Mm-hmm.
kicking it with y'all though, like y'all all together. So it's
Yeah.
you, her, your sister sometime and her, but she's always there. So she's always kicking it with you and your sister, her
Okay.
sister and you and somebody else. So y'all always kicking it. She's always around. So she get to
Yeah.
know you as a person. She ain't your friend like that, but the little bitch know who you mess
You
with
know that that
and
was
all that
your
type of
ex,
stuff. She
that
know
type shit.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
know enough. So like, does that like make a
Yeah. I
difference?
mean, I wouldn't do it because that might cause a friction between me and bro. Like
I would
if
think
I know
so.
that this bro little brother, I'm not gonna crack bro little brother ex
Mm,
because he might feel a certain type of way, and at the end of the day, no matter how close me and him is, like me and my best friend or me and my homie, like his loyalty should, if they got a tight relationship and they siblings, his loyalty should lie more with his brother and his sibling than necessarily with me. So
right.
I'm not going to backdoor his little brother or backdoor his big brother. I'm not going to backdoor his brother and hit her either. And it's the same. It falls in the
Same
same
thing.
category to me. It's the same
Yeah,
category. And
I
even more
agree.
so, it's a little more strict on that to me than actually my bro because I know my bro. I know bro. I know
Yeah.
my homie. So I know, like, if he tell me like it's a go, and when I was saying that, I mean like if it was just like a fling type of thing. Even if
Mm-hmm.
if it was
Mm-hmm.
his baby mama or his ex wife or a girl that he's been with 5 years, they didn't live together, everything. No matter if he even say like, okay, bro, you can hit her, I don't care. And even if I feel like he don't care, I'm still not gonna do it. Those are just lines
Right.
I don't cross. I'm not gonna hit your BM. I'm not gonna hit your ex wife. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
hit your a girl that you've been with for years and years and years. And y'all was in a relationship. Like
Right.
none under no circumstances.
History
But I
there.
feel like it's too much history there. It's too weird. It's too, like you said, it's too much of a feeling like, oh damn, did you always want to hit her type stuff? I
Right.
would never want nobody to think like that'll be because I ain't that type of nigga. I'm not no backdoor type of dude.
Ever.
Like it's too much out here, man.
Yeah.
Women throw panties in me, and not to say it like that, but that's been me all my life. It ain't never been hard to get, you feel me, to get in the draw.
To get a
It's
little
never been
bit.
that. It's
Yeah.
never been so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's never been hard to get that. So it's nothing that I gotta backdoor one of my dogs or risk a bond or risk a brotherhood or risk a friendship
Yeah.
for some, excuse my language, for some pussy. It's
Let's
not
see.
that deep.
Yeah.
It's not that deep for me. It's lame. It's watered down. Like you thirsty. It's thirsty.
Right.
Like you ain't.
That's
It
what
ain't that
given.
deep for
It's
me.
given that.
And I wouldn't risk that. I wouldn't even do that to my brother. I know, or I wouldn't do that to my homie brother or nothing like that because at the end of the day, I'm risking a relationship between me and him. Because if his little
Yeah.
bro or his bro go back to him and be like, "Oh man, your homie been hitting my ex," or I don't think like it's too messy. It's too messy. It's too
It's
lame.
messy as
It's
hell.
too much going
Yeah.
on, and I'm cool. I'm cool. It's too much out here. It's too many fish in the sea, and I'm a
Absolutely.
good fisherman, so I ain't gotta be digging up nobody else trout. I'm cool.
Oh, that's a good ass term. I wish I was a nigga just to use that for a second, just one day.
For real. For real.
But like, I agree completely. I think it's the same category, bro. I was asking for curiosity because it did happen to me, in the past, past, and
Yeah.
yeah, and it was hurtful as hell because you like, damn, little bitch, like you was around us. We, you looking up to your big sister and the friends and shit, and you the whole time in my mind. The whole time you wanted
You
to
were
fuck.
looking at my nigga.
Yeah, so that's what it was for me.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
exactly.
So when I seen her at the store and I seen some bread on the aisle, I took a couple of chucked it at her head and shit. So, but I would not, I would not say to do that, because it wasn't, it wasn't right. Well, yeah, it was right as hell, but like the time,
Yeah.
the time and what the location wasn't good. I tried to be good. Like yeah, I'm seeing her in the store like, oh, this, and I end up calling somebody like, "Hey, bro, this bitch here don't do nothing, don't do nothing." I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing. I'm about to leave the store right now. So in my, so it's the same to me
Yeah,
as
you
you can
ain't wrong
see,
though.
and that's 100% true. I got two
But
witnesses. I ain't proud of it. I ain't proud that I did it in front of my little ones at the time. But hey, don't mess with them. Like, just leave the extras alone. It's too many
yeah,
dudes
yeah,
out
it
here.
ain't
Too
that
many chicks
deep. It
out
ain't that
here.
deep. It ain't
It's
that
too many
deep.
chicks and men out here to be men and women out here to be like
For real,
doubling
for
back.
real.
Like, I feel like if you're doing that, you really looking at that person the whole time a little bit.
Yeah, for real. You
But
had to
but
be some
yeah,
kind of way. Like
right.
it's
Yeah. So
lame, man.
just
It's lame.
yeah,
At the end of the day, it's put to bed for me, but it's
me.
lame. It's lame. It ain't cool.
It's lame as hell, and it's like it's night to me because if it ever wake back up again, I might knock that bitch out. So yeah. So the third topic was, hold on, let's see here. It was so thinking about siblings. If you've never met somebody, one of your siblings pop up. So it's a lot of ways you can find out if you have a sibling nowadays. Seriously,
Hmm.
without even going to like just a clinic or something. There's ways you can do it, which is great to me. I really do because I feel like I'm gonna leave that. But so if you find out, you did something, you did a test or whatever, you find out I got a sibling, do you reach out to them, or if you the person on the other end, do you if they contact you, do you open the relationship up? And then also like with that, or do you hold things against them? Now I'm not a negative person, so I'm gonna say off top, that's not who I am. Not holding nothing against that person at all. But I'm saying, like, would you hold it against? Because some people do it, and it is a part of life. Like, some people do that. Not saying it's right at all, but like
Yeah.
it happens. So I just want to know like your thought process on it. Because I did see I watch a lot of TV, like a TV sometimes, and I think I told you about this show. before, but it was like people who go on the show, they get married, and their families got to
Yeah,
tell them
yeah,
if it's like a yes or a no type of thing. And it was a
yeah.
situation like this on there. It was revealed on there, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is new. So it just added another layer. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just wanted to know like what you thought about it, bro.
Mm, this probably be a very short one for me,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like
Same.
yeah, if I found out I had another sister or brother out there, I'm gonna definitely embrace them. I'm gonna definitely if I can reach out to them, I'm gonna definitely reach out to them and try to establish and build a relationship. Now, if I see that you a crumb type of person, like
Mm.
then I'm gonna back off.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
that's just what it is. And I'm like that with sis. I mean,
Anybody.
I'm very, you know me, very. I'm very big on family. I'm very big on my
Mm-hmm.
siblings. I'm very big on family. Period.
You
Like
are.
we all we got at the end of the day. I'm very big on
Exactly.
that.
We are. We are. We all we got. Like
But
I
at the
told you
same
before.
time, like if I just met you, I'm gonna still try to reach out to you and still try to build that relationship and that bond because, like I said, I mean, it's intriguing to me. Like, damn, I got a
Yeah.
brother. You know, I grew up with all sisters. I mean, I got three little brothers now through Poppy,
Right.
but growing up, all I had was sisters, and even now my brothers is young, so I never really had like a brother like around the
Mm.
same age as me that we can like relate
Oh, you're
to, and I
right.
can like chop it up to, and chop it up with and
Yeah.
kick with on that type of level. Like I always had just homies and stuff like that. I've
Yeah.
had homies that was like brothers to me, you know. Shout out a couple of my homies, y'all know who y'all is, especially
They,
Ferno,
hey,
man, free Ferno. But
hey.
yeah, like Vernon.
I know who he was talking about. That's why my mouth dropped.
Yeah, man, bro, locked up again,
Hey.
man. That's another subject for
Oh,
another
you
day,
know,
though.
that's a whole different story. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my
I'm
another
writing him right
brother.
now. But
Another brother. Yeah.
yeah, for real. But if I find out I have a sibling, yeah, I would definitely reach out to them. But if I see that you you know, you're a messed up person, if you ain't bringing no positive energy into me, I'm not gonna allow that type of energy. But
Exactly.
if I find out I got another sibling, I will reach out to them if they on some positive vibes and they got good energy. I'm gonna pursue a relationship with them and build and you know we can't make up for the time, but we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
have build and establish a relationship. I feel like that'd be cool. That'd be dope. I would to me
Absolutely.
holding something against them. No, I can't hold nothing against them because at the same time they didn't ask to be here.
Right.
They wasn't now if anything, I probably wouldn't hold nothing against my parents. Either I would hold something I would feel like why didn't you tell me? But that's about it.
Mm.
But as far as holding something against them, I mean I feel like it was out of their control. Like I said, they didn't ask to be here. They didn't lay down and have sex and create themselves. So they just, you know, they came the same way I came from our parents or from my mother or from
Right.
my father or whoever it may be. So I can't be mad at them or hold nothing against them. At the same time, they probably didn't never know I existed. So, you know, if I
Yeah.
do find out they exist, I'm going to definitely reach out to them and try to build a relationship and establish a relationship. And, I can't hold nothing against them in that ramification. But,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it's put to bed for me. Like I said,
Yeah.
I would be exciting. It would be intriguing. Become a positive energy. Then we can
Yeah.
build and we can have a similar relationship and I introduce you to the other siblings and go from there and it'd be dope. If you come negative and
Absolutely.
you come positive, I mean, you a thief and you a liar, you this, you this, that, and the third, and all this other stuff. Then yeah, deuces, go about your life. You never met me.
Hey.
Well, I mean,
Do
yeah, it
out.
is what it is. Cutting ties, just like I would cut ties with anybody else.
Anybody else?
Yeah, just like I would cut ties with only people I forgive is people that I know, siblings and family. And not even I ain't even gonna say family, like cousins and aunties and uncles. They can get cut off too. But
Yeah.
immediate family, I'll give them 1,001 chances. That's just me. I'm
I
gonna
know
give you
I
a
have
thousand and one
too.
chances.
I definitely have too. I do too. I have and I
Yeah, I'm gonna
do.
give you 1,001 chances
Yeah.
before I cut you off. But friends, I mean associates and stuff like that. Yeah, if you ain't solid, yeah, you out of there. Especially at this
Yeah.
point in my life, I'm about
Right.
positivity. I'm
Mm-hmm.
about really vibrating high and high
Mm-hmm.
vibrations and my spirituality and everything that I got going on. I don't accept negative energy, negative vibes, and none of that stuff. You come negative, I probably wouldn't even respond. Whether you're a friend, whether you're family, or any of that, I'm gonna try to speak positive to you. If it's not receptive, I'm gonna chunk to do stuff and I'm gonna keep going. Holler at me when you cool off. Holler at me when you're ready to have a
Yeah.
positive, natural,
Absolutely.
mature conversation. And that's just it. And that's just how I am. But yeah, it's put to bed
Absolutely.
for me.
I man, bro, you hit like every daggone dark point. Like if a dartboard, you would have hit. You would have hit everyone for real. Like I only wrote a note down because you made me think of a question for maybe next episode. Um, but yeah, that's the only reason. But I agree with you. Like with family, close immediate family, like dear to my heart family, like my siblings, basically that's it. And my mama. Because I mean, my cousin, I have a few cousins that I'm like, no, this they ain't never leaving. And I do have
Oh yeah,
three.
I do too. I do
Three
too.
that be like, oh no, no, that's it. They A1. And I ain't messing with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
do
we
too.
ain't
I
mess
got some cousins that's
even
like
yeah,
siblings.
like even yeah, like Star,
Exactly.
like the Star crew, you know what I'm saying?
That whole tribe,
That whole
that whole
tribe.
tribe. You know,
Yeah, that whole tribe.
Auntie and all her kids. Yeah, they
Yeah, the
siblings at
whole
this point.
tribe,
Like, yeah,
basically.
that whole
Like
tribe. Yeah,
certain people, and I say that because I know, excuse me, for a fact that because you love me the way you love me, you won't hurt me the way other people have hurt me. You may do a little, little. It may sting,
yeah,
but you know what I'm saying, or it may hurt a little bit, but you don't go to the point of no return like other people.
exactly, exactly. And if you do hurt me, I
So
know it's not intentional. I know you didn't intentionally.
exactly,
You
exactly,
mean you
yeah,
probably did it because of there's some kind of reason.
yep.
I know you didn't intentionally just mean to hurt me
hmm
or disrespect me or cross me type shit.
Absolutely. And I can tell that by our conversation. If I say like, man, cuz or auntie or whatever, you hurt my feelings last, whatever. And their response is going to show me basically how we proceed. Now, the people that I'm
Exactly.
mentioning, their response always showing me how we proceed because they take my feelings consideration and vice versa. Now people on the skirts, you know what I'm saying, on the outskirts, it's a different story because yeah,
Yeah.
you could be family, but it's also about that protection, feeling safe, being able to be in, yourself around people and not feel like you ain't got to watch your back. Because I
Fact.
watch it, you. It don't matter the word. It's a word. It's more about the action of the person, for real.
Facts.
But just getting back to like the question, yeah, I absolutely would. I would if they reached out to me, if I found out, because I don't do a lot of social media like that besides what me and bro do. I'm very private, like in a sense, so I do certain things. Bro do music, so he has to use that platform like I said before, but I do what we do and I keep it pushing. But I'm gonna do more. But like that's the reason why it's slower for me because I'm not a social media person. I'm getting, not that I don't have the technology, because a bitch can type and everything with the technology. I understand shit at work with older
Yeah.
people, with younger people and older people, but it's more about just my privacy. So like if somebody reached out to me, I know that that's something that they really need or want, a dying near need, or a want. So I'm gonna proceed with caution for sure at all times with anybody about
Yeah.
first need. But if they show me that they legit 100%, like people we met recently, won't mention, but like recently, 100% A1, then I'm gonna do nothing but open my heart
Embrace
to
you.
that person and
Yeah, I'm gonna
embrace them
embrace you.
absolutely, because there's nothing that they've done to me personally or to anybody I know or I love personally, um and intentionally. It was more of people making actions on their behalf, not what they did. So
Exactly.
absolutely, I'm going to give them a chance to excuse me, show me who you are. I always give people a chance to show me who you are. Once I get the announcement, oh, they A1, they positive, they're gonna be, like we said, me and bro more about positive vibes. And when you start getting older, you people watch a lot and you see people body language a lot and you see certain things and you makes you want to change for the positive sometimes.
Facts.
And it's in our story, it is that way. Some people are not ready for that, but you got to be ready for it. But like when you changing, you don't want to be around certain people and certain things and all kinds of certain situations all the time because it might put you
Facts.
back to where you used to be. So you just want to be cautious. So I would proceed with caution until I know who that person is. If I feel 100% with that person, and when I talk to them, we good. I'm, I'm open arms until you show me
Yeah.
different. That's just what it is. Like
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's no fault to theirs at all. It's more about us getting past whatever because they have their own feelings they're dealing with. So I can only imagine that part. I'm only coming to it new. So I want to just be there as support and get to know that person as a person, regardless of what that story surrounds. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's put to bed because I know I would reach out. I wouldn't hold nothing against them because I feel like it's not their fault. Like you said, we got brothers that we are younger than us. I saw them this weekend, but and why when I only did that like when you said they're younger, they are younger, but they tall as hell.
I know they is.
When I'm gonna send you a picture. I thought I sent it to you earlier, but I didn't because my signal sucks at work. But when I say tall, they're tall as hell, and I mean even like the not oh, well the two oldest. You
Yeah,
know, Jay still got some ways to go, but the two oldest is tall as hell, and one of them's not even in his teens yet. So
dang.
when I said,
I'm seeing in a couple months when I come up
yeah, I
there.
know you are. When I had to look up, I said, "Oh, this is some bullshit." Like I'm not looking up to a person younger than my daughter. So at this point, I'm like, this is embarrassing. But yeah, it's about that developing that relationship and seeing their eyes bright up when they get to know who you are. Because they already know
Facts.
your name. They only know you and maybe possibly where your mom, you're from this mom or whatever the situation may be. But they don't know you. So when they get to be around you and stuff, they're like, oh damn, they kind of cool. Like
No,
it
for
gets
real.
it gets a different outlook. So yeah, as long as you come with them positive vibes, I'm all open.
Same here.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty bad for me.
Night for me too, bro.
All
So yeah,
right, so
let's
our last topic of the evening, you want to go ahead and
yeah.
jump into it?
Yeah, you want me to introduce it?
Yeah, I introduced it. So our final topic for the evening is church a control tool? Now, it's one of my topics, and I feel like a lot of stuff out here is control tools to me. Like a lot of the
Yeah.
school system, a lot of course prison and stuff like that, and the jail
Hmm.
system, even the workforce, system, and I'm a part of it. Certain
Right.
stuff aspects because we have to survive.
Yeah.
But I feel like for me, I feel like church, not church and religion, not God, not the Bible, not the Quran, not none of that, not none of that. I'm not throwing no. You feel me? Yeah, let's put the for the what's it called? Let's put the that
What?
proclaimer, something like that. Disclaimer.
Oh,
Put the
preclaimer.
disclaimer out there
Preclaimer. Yeah.
out
Yeah.
the gate that I do
Yeah.
believe in the Bible, so a lot of aspects of it, not 100% of it, because I feel like it's been tampered with. That's subject for another day. But I do
Yeah.
believe in the Bible. I do believe in all the holy books. I believe in the Torah, the Bible, the Quran. I believe all the holy
Correct.
books
Hmm.
came and they all have a place in our
Buddhism.
in our in our in our in our spirituality that we should be studying. I feel like all of them are like I said, great literature and great books that have a place in our spirituality and our journey with God that we should be examining and studying and taking our own interpretations of. But I do feel like church is a control too. I feel like just the church aspect of it and the
Right.
religion aspect of it. I feel like there are aspects of it that because if you look at the church, like man, the church be wicked sometimes. The church be wicked sometimes. Like a lot of them
Hmm.
be preachers and pastors be fucking on the congregation. You mean sometimes some of them be in the pedophilia, and especially in the
Yeah.
Catholic churches, they be in the pedophilia and
For
sleeping with the
years.
kids and doing all type of and some of them be so greedy and about the money and so judgmental and you can't
Hmm.
come in here like this, you can't come in here like this. If they see you young having a baby, they judge you for this, they judge you for that.
Yeah.
Some of it is so negative that it's hard for me to view it as a positive.
Exactly.
For real, just being honest, it's hard for me to view
No.
it as a positive when it's so negative, when there's so many negative connotations. I can't come in here and just naturally be myself and you accept me like God
Right.
would. And that's what you're supposed to be doing.
Hmm.
So I don't respect it. I don't agree with it. And a lot of it is control stuff. They get you in there. They say, you supposed to be doing this. You supposed to be doing this. You supposed to be doing this.
Yeah.
Half the time the pastor ain't doing this. Half the time half the congregation ain't doing this. And they ain't there smiling in your face or looking at you crazy and all that type of stuff. I feel like it's a control tool. Like religion in itself is a control tool. It's a separation
Hmm.
tool because a lot of people look at each other like, I'm better than you because I'm a Christian and you a Muslim. Or I'm better than you because I'm a Muslim and you a Christian. I'm better than you because I'm Catholic. I'm better than you because I'm Baptist. I'm better than you because I'm like, man, come on, man. At the end of the
Right.
day, our journey is to get to God, and
Competition.
that's it. Yeah, and the journey is to get to God, and that's it. All of that other stuff, and you thinking you better than this person, or you thinking this person is lesser than you, or you like if they devoted, because at the end of the day, if they had devote Christian, or if they had devote Catholic, or if they had devote monk, they had devote
Hmm.
Muslim. At the end of the day, they are giving themselves to
Devoted.
God
Hmm.
and they a
Devoted.
righteous person. And you should be showing them love just off of that. All that other stuff shouldn't even matter. All that other stuff
Right.
shouldn't even matter. Whether I'm what I'm doing in my personal life, I'm coming in here every Sunday, and I'm not only in my investing my time and energy into the church, but I'm investing money into the church.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting money in y'all collection plate.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm paying attention to the sermon. Sometimes people be a part of it. I might be a part of the choir. I might be a part of the music ministry. I might be a part of all types of stuff. If I'm investing in everything that I got into this church, y'all should be
Yeah.
investing into me too. Investing into my mental health. Investing into aspects of my life. When it's all give, 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 and I don't get no takeaway, but coming in here
Mm.
every Sunday and reading, hearing the word that I can read on my own at the crib. Like it's an
It's
imbalanced
yeah.
relationship. It's an
Mm-hmm.
imbalanced relationship. And I don't agree with it. I feel like it's a control tool. They use it to tell you, oh, you're supposed to be in church. You're not supposed to be doing this. You're not supposed to be doing that. You're not supposed to be doing this. You're not supposed to be doing that. You should be doing this. You should be putting money into the pot. Like, man, look, man, come on, man. I'm not cool on the programming. I'm cool with the judgment. And most of the time, the person that's judging you, not all pastors, because I've run
No,
across some
yeah.
pastors. Like I had a pastor in my life that was a very prominent figure in my life at the time that he was in my life, and we still talk to this day. And he was a righteous dude. You mean a good dude.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time,
Yeah.
I feel like not saying all pastors, but a lot of them be just manipulating, man. They pimps.
Yeah.
A lot of them be pimps, and they just doing it in a different way. They pimping in the name of God. And I rather you pimp on the
Mm-hmm.
streets than pimp in the name of God, bro.
I'm trying to laugh real hard. I swear I was trying to laugh real hard. When
Maria, a
you
lot of
said
people
people
pimping
in
in the name of God, bro. Like a lot of them be
right.
having, they got 3 or 4 females in there. They hitting sister Mary. They hitting sister
Mary,
Matthew.
Lisa.
They hitting sister Lisa, and they got their own wife that they bring and parade around the church every Sunday for their own image. And then they sucking everybody dry, and they driving a big Bentley or you feel me, the big body Cadillac, and the church. And you got brothers and sisters that's coming in there telling they telling their stories every day of how their bills can't get paid and they fucked up, but we don't put none of this money. We collect the money every Sunday. And you saying, oh, we're going to build this for the church. We're going to build this for the
Right.
church. Man, God don't care nothing about that. God wasn't it. God told people not to even build them temples and build them type of statues and build these idolized things in his name in the Bible. You know what I mean?
So
So for you saying that you're taking all this money from the people to build more and more and more in the church, man, put that money back into the people. Because
mhm.
some of your congregation need new shoes, some of them need school books, some of
Yeah.
them need rent money, some of them
Rent,
need bill money, some of them got going through serious things and they come in here giving their dollars
domestic
to y'all, bro.
violence.
Like Bill, put that back into your congregation. Otherwise you bogus. I don't care nothing about you
Mm.
building a new pew for the church, building a new layer for the church, y'all trying to get a new location. Man, God don't care nothing about that. This is a
Right.
building. It's a structure. It's an inanimate object
Destruction.
that means nothing. The church is the temple, and the church. I am the church. I am the church. You are the church. We are the temple of God. Like
Mm-hmm.
all that other stuff and monetary stuff don't mean nothing. And when churches come with that attitude and that prospect of it, man, I can't even be a part of it. If I go in there and the church is
Yeah.
too fancy and y'all got too much going on, I don't even want to be a part of it.
Yeah. Um, I was gonna stop you at one point, bro, and say like, dang, can we just make this a whole episode? I swear, because I got too much to say. I do, but I'm gonna keep it simple. Is church a control tool? Yes, 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 yes. I completely say yes because as a person who was, yes, I'm a believer in religion. I'm a religion, spiritual. I'm a believer in all that. It's more about the building itself, and religion sometimes can be controlling because people use it as a control tactic. Period. It's just what it is. We've seen it with cults. The first thing they use is that religion to bring everybody together.
You in?
And then we got all your kids and all your people, and then we all got a cult now. So it's like it can be a control, yes, tactic for sure. I completely
Mhm.
agree. Being in a church for over at that time, um, maybe 6, 7 years at that time. Like you said, being active in the church, like being a nurse, and that's going around. Everybody get the Holy Ghost, so like that, like certain things you doing in
Mhm.
the church. So being and I'm double back a little bit. Have the Holy Ghost. That could be it's a conversation in itself. But like when
Facts.
they get the Holy Ghost and people come over there and you want to fan and all that type of stuff. Yeah, you're involved. But when you're emotionally dead, I'm gonna say just dead, depressed. That's what we're gonna put that as category. Emotionally dead, depressed, in the same sense. Um, maybe be an eviction or in a domestic violence relationship. You're in the church doing all that, but nobody sees you at the same time.
Exactly.
So there's things that, like you said, there is a imbalance in our relationship, and I don't know. Churches used to be like that back in the day, yeah, There used to be funds for people with rent and problems and all that type of stuff, but like
Yeah.
not anymore. It's different. I'm not everywhere, but my experience, I have to speak for me. It's not the same as it used to be. It used to be more of a come together. We're all together. I'm going to support you. You support me. You support my building. I support your home. That's how it was. It was a balance in the relationship, and
Yes,
then it turned
yes.
into you support my building, and I will give you the spiritual
I'm gonna give you
strength,
the word.
strength or word to get through the rest of your damn week. I mean, not with that
Yeah.
like that, but like you know what I'm saying, like the same sense it is.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But
Facts.
like you can, I mean, and I ain't saying I don't believe in it. I'm saying we're speaking as a devil advocate sometimes. Um, it's the word. Like it ain't not necessarily not our belief at all, the whole thing. Because sometimes
Hmm.
I have some red tape with religion. I'm a believer in religion, but I'm also more a believer in spirituality in itself and what you believe in. If you believe in something, you start with yourself and then take it to a building if you want to. So you already have that foundation. Because when you go into
Facts.
the building first to get that foundation, it could be a
Misleading.
negative input and
Facts.
misleading for sure. So that's
Facts.
it's put to bed for me with that.
Facts.
Just leaving that.
All right, before I put it solely to bed,
Yeah.
I gotta touch on something because I know there's gonna be people out there that's gonna hear this and hear what we
Yeah.
saying and they gonna totally disagree.
Mm-hmm.
So for
Risk crew.
those who
Yeah.
totally disagree, I always like to come with some facts. And if you feel like religion has never been used as a tool in slavery, right? They would literally cut your tongue out if you knew how to read. If they
Mm-hmm.
caught you reading, you would be whipped, you could be killed, you can be beaten, you would be punished for learning how to
Yeah.
read and knowing how to read. But the one book that they would give you willingly and teach you how to read was the Bible.
Exactly.
The one place they would let us fellowship, the only place they would let us fellowship, was church.
And that's for that little time.
Yeah, and it's a control tactic they use. Like you
Mm-hmm.
said, it sparked my brain when you said the coat thing because I didn't even think about it like that. I forgot about
Yeah.
that type of aspect of it. But it was also used in slavery.
Yeah.
They would only give us religion. They would only give us religion. They gave us religion.
Right.
To be honest, that's what we
They
got. That's where
did.
we got the Bible from. That's what we got Christian. Not even to say the Bible from because the Bible was around before. But that's where we got Christianity from. That's where we got religion from.
They
Was through
definitely let
slavery.
it.
As black people in
Mm-hmm.
America, we got religion through slavery. And
Mm-hmm.
they would, like I said, they would punish us for reading, they would punish us for learning, they would punish us for educating each other, but they would gladly give us that. So let
Yeah.
that fester in your brain. Like, why? Why would they gladly give us that? Why would they gladly let us fellowship? And then they highlight certain stuff. Man, you can only preach out of this. You can only preach out of this. You can only preach out
Yeah.
of this. They use it as a don't disobey the master. They took all of these parables and all of these scriptures
Mm-hmm.
in the Bible and they turned them around and
Yeah.
used them to control us in slavery and made us feel like we was bad for disobeying the slave master. We bad
Yeah.
for taking the person for standing up against the person who's raping our wives and raping our children and controlling us and making us work for $0. Like so if you feel like
Mm-hmm.
the church has never been used as a tool, tap into
Do
read
some
more about
research.
research more about how it was used in slavery. Research more about how it was used in cults and stuff like that, and
Mm-hmm.
then get back at us and give us your clear answer. But as far as
Yeah.
that, other than that, it's put to bed for me.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's put to bed for me for sure. I just like you said, it's gonna be people out there who disagree. We're not saying that we don't agree with some of the things that's out there with religion and spirituality. We're just saying how some things can happen in the society. And we are
Exactly.
out here to point out some things that don't look right or seem right or look the same as it used to be in society. So
Facts.
in our communities and in church don't look the same, period. So take that for what it is. I ain't got nothing else to say on it because yeah,
Me
it's
neither. Me
night
neither.
night.
I said my last final piece on it. I said
It's
my
D
final
bold
piece.
for
My
me.
final
It's D
argument.
bold. Yeah, it's D bold for me.
But this has been another episode of the Put to Bed
Yeah,
podcast, man. Again, I hope we've been more informative and entertaining and put y'all up on some game, put y'all up on some wisdom, put y'all up on some knowledge, and put y'all on some
absolutely,
entertainment, man.
absolutely. And we also appreciate you guys for being here tonight again, tuning in with us. Share, like we said, comment. Let us know what you want to hear. All the people out there that are following us already. And look, we appreciate you. That's all we gotta
We
say. We
appreciate y'all for
appreciate
real,
your
man.
gratitude, and we're gonna come with some more stuff. Summer coming up. Being in the school system, I don't work that much, so I have all the time in the world for y'all. So yeah. So
Well,
yes,
rest your
Donna G
eyes, but
here.
don't rest your mind, don't rest your
Yeah.
spirit, don't rest your soul, don't rest your ambition. You hear me?
Sorry, bro. I interrupted you. Yeah, and then we're
Now you
gonna end with
good.
that. We're gonna end with bros for the night because yeah, I ain't got nothing to say tonight.
All
Look,
right, love,
this
bud.
little thing is only 8%, cuz, and I'm a little lit. So
Oh
this
yeah, I had a
8%,
little wine in my, I had a little wine mixture
yeah,
in my
it's an
cup.
8% drink though, bro. Off topic. Yes. All right, enjoy y'all night. Like bro said, just say our saying, his saying, hell no. His saying, and again, we love you. Thank you.
Love, y'all. Love, love.
Yes, sir.